Modern women are freaking out because men are done trying to help them. They demanded to be left alone to celebrate their independence, and they got exactly what they wanted. Got a good one for you here today from Alpha Central titled, She Demanded That He Pay for Her Walmart Shopping, but he refused. Let's jump into it.
Pay for this?
Oh, you got it, bro.
Okay. Men aren't men these days anymore. I gotta pay for everything, I guess. Do y'all take Apple Pay? Okay, well, I left my debit card in the car, so I guess we can go.
Damn.
I'm serious. Sorry about that. You know, maybe if I had a real gentleman, you know, he would have just paid for it, but whatever. Thank you.
Bro, so
You just embarrassing.
why you don't got your car?
Because I left it in the car. Why you can't be my man and make sure I got all my stuff?
She embarrassed herself the very second she decided to emasculate this guy in front of some random cashier at Walmart.
You just made me embarrass myself.
Now you talking about your man. Just a couple seconds ago, you was arguing with me and doing all this extra shit.
Okay, because you stay doing little stuff. I don't understand.
Alright, bro. Like, it's cool, bro. I'm not tripping, bro.
Okay. You not sure.
You just don't got an orange juice. Okay.
You just made me embarrass myself in Walmart.
I didn't make you do nothing.
Yes, you did.
You don't got your card. That's on you.
Okay, so why you couldn't pay for
I don't
it?
gotta pay for your shit.
Bro,
I'm broke.
You broke.
Alright, if I'm broke, then stop talking to me then.
stop talking.
Yeah.
So you want to be with somebody else?
I didn't say that, but I'm saying you calling me broke. So why you?
Why am I?
Yeah, exactly.
Everything is just mid. Over
Everything mid.
Here. Yeah.
Charlie, stop playing with me. You
I'm-
mid. You talking about?
I'm
You
serious.
Mid.
I'm serious.
You're mid.
I'm
Look at
serious.
you.
If she's going to be throwing insults like that, the only reasonable thing to do is end things and just be done with it.
Okay, so went out, got these light bulbs. It's too long. I gotta go back. Alright, update, because I know everyone is just dying to hear. Apparently I'm just stupid, and it's the packaging that made those light bulbs look longer, not the light bulbs being longer.
It makes no sense why these women think that something as mundane as purchasing fluorescent lights is something that needs to be documented on TikTok for the planet.
That was so loud. Let's see if it survives.
That whole plan of theirs was just a disaster waiting to happen. All they had to do was carry the luggage down the stairs, but apparently carrying the luggage is too horrific of a task for women like this. She was clearly capable of moving those boxes herself, but she also can't pass up an opportunity to shame men for not dropping everything they're doing to help her with the task that she can clearly do herself. It's insane how when a man does the exact same job in half the time, it's nothing to brag about, but she takes twice as long with a machine that she's never used before, and all of a sudden, she deserves a medal. You all know that she's going to figure out a way to blame us for the fact that she used a power washer to clean the interior of her car.
Want to know what sucks? I'll tell you what sucks. Shoveling a ton of gravel. That sucks. The whole entire time I'm shoveling, all I'm thinking is, who the are the women that wanted equal rights? The women's movement. Who wanted to do the man's work? Because I didn't. I'd rather be inside making sandwiches and serving iced tea. This bull.
Modern women just blindly assumed that living a life of independence was going to be super easy. There was no proof to back up that delusion, but that didn't stop them. This is what independence and equality looks like.
I don't want to be equal. I don't want any part of being equal. I will make sandwiches. I will cook dinner. I will wear an apron. I will clean house. I'll vacuum. I'll do whatever I gotta do to keep from shoveling rock. And the difference between TikTok and Facebook is after I get this done, I'm going to get on Facebook and brag about everything I accomplished and how happy I am. But just know the truth. I'm not happy. It doesn't make me feel good. No part of it. Don't want to do it.
Men don't care if she's willing to make sandwiches, wear aprons, and run a vacuum. She could have had that chance if she didn't buy into the whole equal rights crap. These women are so stubborn that they would rather endanger their own lives than admit they need a man to help them. It is ridiculous.
Wait. Ano ginawa ko?
If you ask a modern woman why it's so important for her to do these home improvement projects on her own, she won't be able to give you an answer. She would rather lock herself in her own room with a poorly installed doorknob than just ask a man for help.
I really wish that I lived close to home when like this happened. He decided that it doesn't want to work anymore, and I live in Texas. It's 102. Usually I would just call my dad to fix these types of problems, but unfortunately I don't have that privilege to because I chose to not live in a really small town. Call my dad. He's like, go buy an AC Pro. So I did. It was $50, but he's not answering, and I don't have time for that.
These women have no problem using the internet to complain about the things that they have to fix, but they are somehow unable to use YouTube or Google to look up instructions on how to recharge their own air conditioners.
So this has a app, so I'm gonna try and do it on my own. Hopefully I don't my car. I'm about to have a meltdown, literally. This guy came over to try to help, but he absolutely didn't know what the he was doing, so I'm just like, I am watching videos. I'll figure this out by myself. This is like the ultimate thirst trap, and I'm really not trying to be a thirst trap. I'm just trying to get my car to work.
Okay, it was super low, but I think I figured it out. I think I stopped between like 30 and 40.
I think I understood the assignment because my air is finally blowing cold. I don't know.
Even when a man tries to help her, she shoots him down and insists on doing it herself. All she's done is proven her own incompetence here.
I don't need men to protect me.
Actually, you do need men to protect you.
Really? From who? Other men?
So
How many times I've protected myself?
You need them to protect you.
I don't need you guys to protect
Can
me.
you stop interrupting?
Talk, I'm done.
So, two things. First, you absolutely do need men to protect you. This may be by proxy, either through the military or through law enforcement officers. I'm assuming if somebody you know were to be you would not just protect yourself. You would not investigate it yourself. You would appeal to who? Primarily men.
I would appeal to law enforcement as a whole, not to specifically men in law enforcement.
There is nothing wrong with saying that women need men to protect them, but these women have bought into the hate so hard that they would rather make childish arguments than admit something we all agree to be true.
Which is
and to be quite honest with you, if I need protection, if I own a gun, I don't need your muscles. I'm actually, I can handle it. Here's the thing. I need tools. I don't need men. I need tools, and men hoard all the tools and resources, so I have to ask you guys for those tools.
Men are not hoarding all the tools. That's literally impossible. She can get any tool that she needs. The problem is she's too incompetent to be able to use them properly. Men are done helping at the gym because if he does one thing that she deems to be inappropriate, then she will put him on blast for being a creep, so no thank you. It's awfully interesting how she went to her packages, set up her phone to record, and then complained that men aren't helping her move those boxes. She ordered them, so it's her problem. These women have no idea how much danger they put themselves in. She has no idea how lucky she is that she didn't get hurt. That kind of stuff needs to be left to professionals.
Be careful when you are traveling because the men do not help you. I've been away for about 3 weeks now and we have seen some things, okay? Like last night, for example, there was a girl that fell off the ledge of something onto rocks, and men needed to assist in helping her get back up because she was not cooperating and no one did. Tell me why it took five minutes. Women were rushing over from people screaming and asking for help and no man stopped.
Men weren't helping because if a man tries to help a woman in danger, there is too high of a risk that she'll have him arrested for touching her inappropriately. You can't expect men to protect you when you're going to throw the book at him for not being heroic in the right way.
To help. And then when one finally did stop and help, there were 2 down there. One of them said, "This," walked away. The other one hoisted her up, put her down and said, "I'm not dealing with you anymore," and then walked off.
She left out massive parts of the story. The men weren't helping because she was giving them attitude and being ungrateful. You can't disrespect men and then expect them to still help you. It doesn't work that way. We have been instructed to not touch any luggage that doesn't belong to us. Combine that with the fact that airplanes have staff whose job it is to help you with your luggage if you're too weak to lift it, and there is no problem. She just wants to complain.
3 best friends that anybody could have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone can have. And we'll never, ever, 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 ever leave each other.
They want some kind of admiration for the fact that they're moving. That's not admirable. That's literally part of being a grown adult in society. The funny thing is that this looks like the setup to a joke. How many modern women does it take to open a car hood? There is no answer because they're all too busy trying to record it. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.